Doc McDonald, one of the two sober guys again. And by God's grace, I'm still sober. Now, we just finished step 6, which is nothing more than really preparing ourselves for turning our will and our lives over to new management, spiritual management. Here in step 7, we're ready and willing to let God do all the work. In fact, step 7 says we humbly asked Him to remove our shortcomings. We don't do anything. We simply humbly ask. Let the God of our understanding do the work. We let that God determine which shortcomings, or defects of character as we stated in step 6, that he, she, or it decides to remove. And when. Now remember, this is a lifelong process, and we're going to be cleansed of a lifetime of lies and other shortcomings overnight. We're not made perfect when we come here, and frankly, thank God for that. Can you imagine going to your first meeting and everyone's all freshly laundered and the closest thing to a cuss word that you hear is dang it? Don't know about you, but I'd have bolted for the door as soon as possible. No, thank God I came to meetings where the smell of the street still lingered on many of us, where screw you was interspersed with talk of God. In other words, I came to meetings where real people existed, people I could relate to, not goody two-shoes who dressed in their Sunday best and hypocritically spouted religious chants. I came in and I knew instinctively I was home. So when I was finally ready, I said something like this, the 7th step prayer. You can say it your own way, but this is the way it is in the book. My Creator, I am now willing that you should have all of me, good and bad. I pray that you now remove from me every single defect of character which stands in the way of my usefulness to you and my fellows. Now, that means that some defects are going to remain for a while, so that newcomers will have someone to relate to. It reminds me of an old-timer who, when he shared on step 7, put it this way: Dear God, I pray you remove all my defects of character, except lust. You can leave that for last. The prayer concludes with, grant me strength as I go out from here, to do your bidding. Amen. And with that, you've now completed step 7. The next steps, 8 and 9, are not easy, but keep in mind that at the beginning we agreed to go to any lengths for victory over alcohol, or whatever our drug of choice may be. That's victory. Victory. Not just some mindless subservience or imprisonment in a dull and lackluster future, but victory. Stay with us for the good stuff. Thanks for watching. God bless.